Hi everybody, welcome to the channel again, and today I'm just going to do a quick review of the Rolls HDMI video capture card that I got from AliExpress. The Rolls HDMI video capture card really is an alternative to the industry standard, which is the Elgato Camlink 4K. The Camlink 4K over here goes for about 250 Sing dollars, whereas for the Rolls HDMI video capture card that I got from AliExpress, it cost me $12. Alright, that is a fraction of the cost. For the $12 card, you get a smaller device. You also get a metal body, alright, which feels a little bit more sturdy. Whereas for the Camlink 4K, you're getting something that is a little bit bigger and it has a plastic casing. I would imagine that it's bigger because it's able to process more information. Alright, and talking about that information, the Camlink 4K is able to do 4K output. So what that means is that if you have a 4K camera, it's not going to downsize the video to your computer unless you sort of pick 1080p on your camera and your computer as well. Whereas what this does is that it can take an input of 4K, right, but it will output at 1080p. So, even though it may say 4K on the advertisements and the ad, you just have to make sure that you read carefully. It's a 4K input, but the output is not going to be 4K. Alright, so that's the major difference that I have. Another thing that you want to think about also is I did a recording and I did a test just earlier last night when I first got it. And the thing that stood out to me wasn't the quality. I think the picture quality that I saw was that, as you can see from the side-by-side videos over here, is that these are actually, I think, quite similar in terms of that resolution quality. So I think that depends on the camera that you have and how that output's gonna go into your computer. So I don't think that there is too much of an issue there. The only thing I noticed offhand was that there was a little bit of a bit more intense saturation as well as contrast with the $12 AliExpress video capture card. So that's the only thing that I really could spot. It's the lack of 4K, right, as well as the contrast as well as the saturation from that. So the saturation and the contrast made it a little bit made the picture pop a little bit more. But I would imagine if you went into your camera settings and maybe you went for a more muted and you decrease the saturation in the camera, you can make it fit nicely into your video output. But to be honest, most of us, when we're streaming, especially when I'm streaming my lessons online, people don't really need to see me. It's just that I'm just offering a slightly better quality image because of the camera. I mean, unless I may be having a face-to-face conversations with them, then I can give them that higher quality video if necessary. So which one should you get? The Camlink one is sold out in some places, so it may not be so easy to get. Whereas the AliExpress one, you are able to get on AliExpress quite easily. I'll leave the link in the description. But to be honest, for $12, you're not going to be too worried, right? You just for $12, you really are getting a lot for your $12 that you're spending, right? I get a video capture card that works, plug and play. There's no issues. I tried it on OBS. I tried it on Zoom. And there really isn't any issues that I'm seeing apart from that lack of 4K, which I mentioned. But even the ATEM Mini, which I have, which is a $400 device, that does not have 4K input as well. So that's something that I'm very surprised by. But it's not every device now is able to give you 4K. I mean, we're talking about typical day-to-day most consumers use. So I would imagine most of us are using a normal video camera, and a $12 capture device will be able to do a lot more, and it's able to just fulfill those needs. If you just want to make sure that your camera can be seen on your computer as a webcam, $12, I mean, you really can't beat that. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked the video, please give me a thumbs up. And of course, hit the subscribe button to get any updates on new videos that I'm uploading. We will have the new podcast soon, next week, and we will have more episodes in terms of video technology as well as design coming up soon. So stick around, and thank you very much for your time. See ya!